Janine from Ring Hello here. Hi. Brexit. Yeah, I know. I get it too. I actually don't listen to the news. I made a decision 6 years ago to not listen to the news, either on the radio or the TV, because of the fact there's so much negativity out there. Now, that's just because it appeals to me on a personal level, but on a business level, I have been talking to clients. Now, we've got a range of clients from manufacturers who do manufacture for Europe and the US, and also services company, and obviously it's affecting different people in different ways. But most of my clients, when I talk to them, are saying they are not going to stop and just wait to see what happens, because that's just daft. Now, traditionally, we've seen a real downturn. Whenever there's been an election, business stops for 3 months because people wibble. And there's no reason for it to. There really isn't. The best thing you can do right now is build your sales pipeline, build your business. Now, what I mean by this is phone up people that you've quoted in the past that haven't bought, that you don't know what's gone on with them. We'll do that for you. We also do account management work and upselling. So if you do more than one product, we call your clients and then get them to buy more with you. We do a lot of that and we're very good at it. But the worst thing you can do, honestly, is just wait and see what happens with Brexit before you make a decision, because that could cripple you more than if you actually do something now. Make the calls. I can train you on how to be confident on the phone if you want to make the calls yourself. If you want someone else to do it, I've got a fab team of freelancers who could carry out that work for you, no problem at all. And it's not a massive investment. Typically, our gold package is around £50 per hour. So, you know, is it worth more than £50 of your time to have somebody else calling for you instead of you spending that time, if you know what I mean? But don't just wait to see what if and what happens. Actually be proactive. Get in touch with people. Talk to them about business. Because I tell you what, it feels really isolating when you don't know what's happening and you don't know what's going on. And okay, you're not talking to them directly if you use us, but you get all the feedback. So we will help you understand kind of the mood and what your prospects and your ideal targets are doing. That way you can plan. So say, for example, your ideal targets aren't going to be doing anything for a while. At least if you're keeping in touch with them and getting the right impression across, when they finally got over it all and you keep in touch at the right time, it's fine. And they know you. And then most of the legwork's already done. But stopping and pausing and waiting, what if, it's completely putting your fate in somebody else's hands. And even though I'm a bit of a, probably not so much of a closet hippie, most of you know that I am, and I believe very much in fate and the universe bringing you what you ask for, you also have to focus on the positive. You really do. And by being proactive, it's like you're saying to the business world, I am growing my business. I am carrying on. I'm going to make this a success, and I don't care about this, that or the other. Because the bottom line is, whatever happens, it's not going to be a sudden overnight decision. It's not going to be a sudden overnight change, is what I mean. You know, nobody knows what's going to happen. So in the face of uncertainty, the best thing you can do is get focused on what you want for your business and go out there and get it. Do not wait. Honestly, stopping is the worst thing you can do. I'm not stopping. I'm carrying on connecting with people on LinkedIn. I'm carrying on speaking to new prospects, because business and the world carries on regardless of what's going on. We have to stick together and make this work for us. And the best way to do that is to keep communicating with each other, to keep using each other's skills and being positive and focusing on what we need to do to take the business and the UK economy forward in our own small portion. It's about what can you directly influence that's within your control? What can you make a difference with? And how can you make your own bit better? Because the other thing about just waiting is the fear of, oh my God, what's going to happen? I just don't know. I don't know. Put that aside. Focus on what you want for your business, regardless of Brexit or not. And that way you're really going to engage with the right people and take your business forward and feel more confident regardless of what happens, because you've done something. But sitting and waiting for something like that is is not going to help. Now, I know there are some businesses where this is going to impact regardless of what happens. As I said, things aren't going to be overnight, but why wouldn't you get in a really strong position now in order to minimise whatever impact it has? So this is my bit of a rant. I live in the Highlands of Scotland, and if I had my way, even though I'm English, I think I'd be independent, because I just don't like that. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. I want people to know that business doesn't need to stop. And I'm saying it from a personal level because I deal with people on personal levels for lots of things that I do inside and outside of my business, okay? And the amount of fear and worry about what's going to happen is just taking over far too much. So let's get focused, let's be positive and take things forward in the best possible way.